Hi Gary, this is Luke from Pacific Toyota and Lexus of Cairns. Mate, just sending you through the video tour of our 2013 Ford Mondeo Wagon for $12,990 drive away. So just give you a quick tour of our dealership. We are the largest car dealership at Cairns, Gary. We sell on average 100 used cars every month. Here we're standing in one of our 2 pre-owned vehicle departments. So we have one used vehicle department here with about 60 used vehicles. Another one about a kilometre down Mulgrave Road, just down this way, which has about 40 to 50 used cars as well. Across the road there, we have our Toyota new car department, also our new car Lexus department. Just down there, we have our service and parts department as well. So like I said, largest car dealership of Cairns, Gary, and also that peace of mind that you are buying through a Toyota dealer, so we are backed nationwide. Okay, so this Mondeo is actually owned by Hilti Tools. So one of their sales representatives actually drove the car. So mate, in unbelievable condition, really, really nice car. It's got full service history. Mate, the only really imperfections I did want to point out were a few stone chips on the front, which I'd be more than happy to get them brush touched for you, but I will show you down here. You do have your front parking sensors. You have parking sensors front and rear. So front parking sensor, there's another one just down here as well. So you got a few stone chips just on the bonnet, I will point out. So they're really, really small, but you can see a couple there. I think there's a couple just here. You can see them. They are really minor, and like I said, I'd be more than happy to get them brush touched for you, Gary, and you wouldn't even notice them. But obviously being a sales rep, you know, probably done a fair bit of highway driving. But other than that, car is in exceptional condition. But I prefer to be 100% honest with you in the video tour. You can see how glossy the paintwork is. Paintwork is in exceptional condition. All right, take you down the passenger side. Front tire, I'd say, is probably about 70%, Gary. Tiny little scuff mark just here on the passenger front door, maybe just from a shopping centre. It hasn't dented the door or anything. I'd probably say that'd come out with a buff. Actually, sorry, that's just a little bit of dirt. That's actually gone. Sorry about that. So there's no mark there on the passenger door. That was just a little bit of dirt. All right, show you the rear tires now. Say the rear tires are probably about 60%, Gary. We'll show you the roof as well. Nice and glossy paintwork. Apologise, the car is slightly dirty. It's been raining here in Cairns for the last probably 2 or 3 days. So the cars actually haven't been washed. They were meant to get washed yesterday, but there was no point because it was absolutely bucketing down rain. So you've got your reverse parking sensors here in the rear bumper, which is pretty awesome. Got another sensor hiding just down here as well. So tailgate in exceptional condition. Now, being a sales representative's car, they've obviously fitted the cargo barriering in here. They probably filled the back up with tools and that kind of thing. But honestly, the back is in exceptional condition. It does have the genuine Mondeo floor mat here as well. And you can see under here, carpet is like brand new. Try to pull this up and show you the spare wheel and everything. So it all looks really good in there. Do have your tie down points here as well. So that's a bit of a bonus if you're going to put your big dog in there. You do have the cargo barrier, so your air conditioning still comes through, still get light coming in, but just obviously dog won't be jumping into trying to jump into the front of the car. And the boot is in great condition. You can see all along the lining here and everything. There's no tears. They did actually put a sticker on here, so you can see this little sticker starts here and goes the whole way along the back to stop any scuffing when you're putting boxes or groceries or anything like that in there. That's just water there. So the back of the car's in exceptional condition. There's a tiny little bit where the sticker's been ripped off here, and there's a bit of dirt under there. Hasn't even taken the paint off, as you can see. It's just the stickers being torn a little bit. So shows they did look after the car. You got your cargo barrier, obviously the boot liner there, the Mondeo boot liner, and then that sticker that protects the paint on the rear bar there. So that's really good to see. Like I said, full logbooks as well. Tiny little scuff mark just here under the fuel cap. That's really minor. Like I said, honestly, the worst imperfection I can point out, Gary, just them couple of stone chips on the front of the vehicle. Obviously, being a sales rep car doing highway driving, pretty common. But like I said, you know, if you bought the car from me, I'd be more than happy to get them professionally, take them down to the paint shop and get them professionally touched up. All the door cards really good. Rear seats are honestly as new as you'd get in a pre-owned vehicle. I'd say the sales rep probably never even used the back here. But you can see here, I know you were asking about how much space you have in the back. There's heaps and heaps of space. I might even jump in here to give you a look how much room I have. You can see how far off the floor, off the chair my knees are. Probably a hand span there. That makes sense. Hood lining as new as well. Back of the seat's really good. I'd say the only seat that probably got used was the driver's seat, being a company vehicle. Got your electric windows, obviously. 2013 build. Definitely a 2013. Driver's seat, really, really good. Tiny little bit of wear just in here in the material, but that's nothing, you know, that's being pretty damn fussy, I think. But I'd prefer to show you it. So if I sent the car down to you on a truck, you wouldn't get any nasty surprises. Headlight options over here. Multi-function steering wheel as well, so you got your cruise control here. All your Bluetooth for your mobile phone over here, so hands-free, radio settings. Steering wheel's in excellent condition as well. 115,000 Ks. You can see the dash, really good as well. No imperfections to point out. All right, most importantly, the logbook. So I'll show you here, like I said, it was owned by Hilti Tools. So that was obviously a sales representative's car. And I will show you all the service history as well, if I can find it. All right, let's have a look here. So 5,000 kilometers. These are every 15,000 kilometers, by the way, Gary. So 15,000 kilometers, 38,000 kilometers, 54,000 kilometers, 77, all at the Ford dealership as well. So you can see here, Carmichael Ford done all the servicing on it. So they did take it to the dealership for all the service history. Good to see. So how good's that for service history? Got all your books there. Another important thing, 2 keys, 2 fully functioning keys. So they're worth about $350 each. So dash, really good. Obviously your 2-litre turbo diesel with your 6-speed automatic, the power shift they call it, and you do also have your manual option as well. So it is fully automatic, but you can push it over to the side and select gears manually. All right, let's start it up quickly. I'll give it a bit of a rev. So they got tons and tons of power, being the turbo diesel, and fuel efficiency between the turbo diesel engine and the 6-speed auto. Fuel economy, you'll absolutely love it. Air conditioning's nice and cold as well. You can see center console and everything is honestly spotless. All right. And to be honest, the diesel in these is actually really quiet. It's probably on par with a petrol engine. You can't even hear it inside the car. And you can barely even hear it outside. I'm just going to pop the bonnet quickly. See if I can lift the bonnet single-handedly and show you in here. All right. Not a lot to look at, but like a turbo diesel. The coolant down there is nice and pink, so it's really well looked after. I have lots of covers over everything in these, but no signs of corrosion, all really, really good. And that's running as well, so you can hear how quiet it is. Well, thanks very much for watching, Gary, and we will be in contact very soon.